Hello, there are 3 days left of the Hatch Fund campaign for the Arachnoiditis Survivor Portrait Project. We have a little over $800 in donations right now, and we are a long way from our $5,654 minimum. So I hope that you can donate today. If you've been following the project, you know that I have spinal adhesive arachnoiditis in the lumbar and thoracic spine. This means that I have neurological complications in all four extremities. I got arachnoiditis from an injection of 5% lidocaine for spinal anesthesia, a single injection. This neurotoxic solution pooled in two different places. The scarring that I have goes from T1 to T3, and then there's some more again around T6. There is a pseudocyst in this area that's actually compressing portions of my spinal cord. L1, L2 area, from L3 to L5 and down to S1, which is just below here. This causes me to have a well-distributed neurological difficulties, but my case presented mostly with symptoms involving the thoracic region. I was told I was very fortunate because had this toxic agent pooled in the base of my spine, as is often the case, I would have been left paralyzed. The 5% concentration is much higher than anything that is FDA approved from spinal injections. I actually received a dose that was about 20 milligrams higher than anything that's recommended for spinal anesthesia for a knee surgery. So that increased the level of neurotoxicity. The neurologist who kept telling me that this was a psychological problem, I knew that he was wrong. He almost had me convinced that this was all my imagination until that night that I woke up and couldn't move my arms. In some ways, I think that I was made aware of arachnoiditis so that I could provide some assistance. I try to stay positive and remember that I have been fortunate in the distribution of the nerve damage in so much as it's something that I have learned to work around. Projects that I'm doing are basically intended to empower the rest of the survivors, to let them know they're not alone. And I think that if somebody can step in, it can be a very enlightening and empowering experience in this journey to live with arachnoiditis. I'm very thankful for all of the support we have received so far. Some of the financial support is actually from the arachnoiditis survivor community. It was never my intention for them to finance this project. I actually think it would be quite phenomenal if some of the medical clinics and communities that cause this condition would step up and sponsor this project. But that would mean admitting that arachnoiditis happened, and a lot of them don't want to do that. If you've already donated, we greatly appreciate your support. If you've shared the link and commented and provided your voice of encouragement and support, that really goes a long way to keeping me focused on the mission and not giving up. I think if I take it a little bit at a time and have a realistic perspective, this is definitely a doable project and that it's worth pursuing. So please donate today. Thank you.